Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilee Road. So in today's video, it's quite a short one, but something a little interesting maybe for you guys is how to keep your locomotives clean. Obviously keeping them in the cabinet like this definitely will help with that. But if you're leaving them on the layout next to you, you're going to want to keep them clean. Now, there's a couple of ways of doing this. So what I have here is a Bachmann 37. Now I don't know if it picks it up on the camera, but you can see just how dusty and dirty this locomotives have become. It's just been sat in the shed area for quite some time. Now, one thing you really don't want to do is use like a duster or a cloth or anything like that. Never ever use one of those to clean your locomotives because it will catch on the detail and you'll get fluff in your motor and mechanism, and that's really not what you want to do. One of the easiest methods then is a soft paintbrush. Now, we've got this O-gauge pannier tank and you can get into all the tiny little areas with a small brush and it will not damage your locomotive, and you can get all the dust off. You can even put a tiny bit of water on it maybe, and that will get any more grime off your locomotive. Obviously keep it away from the electrics and all that kind of stuff, but it does do the job, and I use that method rather well. But recently I thought there's got to be another way of cleaning your locomotives. And there is. And that is what I'm going to show you in today's video. Now I'm going to go to a different room in the house and show you, with this specific loco, how to clean it in a very easy way. So let's get down there and I'll show you what we're going to do in this video. Right, so obviously as you can see, we've changed rooms completely here in the house, and there's probably a room, well, there's not a room you would have ever seen here on the channel. I have no reason to film in the kitchen unless I built a layout in the kitchen, but nah, don't do that, that'd be a silly idea. So, what is my idea of cleaning that O-gauge pannier tank which I was talking to you about up in the attic? It involves Mr. Washer Machine here. I'm sure you're all aware of what one of these does. So my idea is to get the O-gauge pannier tank cleaned and really looking nice and shiny by putting it in one of these. It's always good at washing clothes and shoes and whatever, so why wouldn't it work with an O-gauge locomotive? Surely nothing can go wrong, can it? So I just open this cupboard and I'm going to pop this loco in here, bit of soap up in this top corner, turn it on a quick wash. I think that should do. Don't want to leave it in there too long. So, that should do. It's neatly in there. We'll close that up. I'm going to go and chuck some soap in it, turn it on, and yeah, go and do something else for half an hour, because that's obviously another benefit from doing it this way. You can got half hour to go and do something else, do a bit of modelling or film another video, whatever you want. So I'm going to go and set this going. Right, here we go then. It is set for 22 minutes, fairly quick, that should do the job. Got that flashing away ready to start, we got that in the right setting, we put the soap in, so all that's left to do now, well, let's press start. Wait for that to, it's doing something. Come on, washing machine. Yeah, and there we go. So I'm going to come back now in half an hour and see what happens. Well, that is making one heck of a racket. It's, oh dear. Yeah, well, it's literally only got a couple of minutes to go in here, so I'll just leave it for those next minute or so, and hopefully we're going to have a really nice, clean locomotive to go and have some fun out. We're actually in the Garden Railway just out there. We'll give that a test feel straight after this is finished. We'll put it out and give it a test on the railway. Oh dear, that's really sounding nasty, isn't it? Sorry about that noise. There's nothing I can do about it. It's, yeah, well, hopefully, as I said, we'll have a clean locomotive. I'll get back to you in just a minute. Oh dear, not good at all. Right now, it's literally maybe a minute or two since that last clip, which didn't appear to be going very well in here. You hear that racket in the background, so I'm a bit hesitant to open this door to see What has actually happened to that O-gauge pannier tank we put in here? It's going to be a lot of money if it's all in 100 pieces in there, judging by the sound. But, well... This is a bit scary. Oh. Well, that's, oops. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Something has gone on in here. You're probably thinking you know exactly what's happened. My pannier tank is in 100 pieces in here, or 1,000 pieces. And it's digital sound, by the way. This might have not been a good idea, but that's not what's happened. How on earth, or what has gone on in here? Well, right. How that in what? Well, did I what setting did I put that on? I didn't put it on the hottest wash. I might have. Well, that would explain what the heck has happened here. It's flipping shrunk. Rather perfectly, I might add, but still, what? Right. So now, what I've ended up with is a random GWR pannier tank. If I bring it up closer, you can see it's, at least it's clean, I guess. Well, the cleaning part worked, but I shrunk my locomotive. Well, that's, not what I was expecting to happen if you put an O-gauge locomotive in a washing machine. I know I do stupid things sometimes, but this really takes it, doesn't it? Hang on a minute. It's not that pesky date again, is it? I think it is, you know. This date always makes me do really silly things. Oh, well. No washing machines. All locomotives were harmed during this video. Thanks for watching this one, guys. I wouldn't recommend you do this unless you want to shrink your locomotives. I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location for you very soon. Bye, everyone.